Good morning, Nigeria, and greetings to our viewers around the world. Welcome to today's Nigerian newspaper headlines review, proudly brought to you by Nigerian News 247. Today is Tuesday, February 10, 2026, and we have carefully gathered the top headlines making waves across Nigeria from the nation's most trusted newspapers. We begin today's newspaper review with key political, judicial, economic, and security developments making headlines across the country. At the presidential villa in Abuja, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has held a closed-door meeting with the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, Rivers State Governor, Siminalayi Fubara, and other political leaders from Rivers State. The meeting is seen as part of ongoing efforts to manage political tensions in the state. Sources later revealed that Governor Fubara reportedly accompanied Minister Wike to his Guzepe residence after the meeting, a development that has fueled speculation about behind-the-scenes reconciliation talks. Meanwhile, Vice President Kashim Shettima has charged governors, ministers, and other public office holders to embrace an inclusive economic growth strategy that directly impacts ordinary Nigerians. Speaking on Monday, the vice president warned that governance would fall short of its purpose if economic progress does not translate into dignity, opportunity, and hope for citizens. In the judiciary, the Abuja Division of the Court of Appeal has upheld the suspension of Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan. The court ruled unanimously that the Nigerian Senate acted within its constitutional and procedural authority, dismissing the senator's appeal against her suspension. On electoral reforms, former Labour Party presidential candidate, Peter Obi, has declared that Nigerians will no longer tolerate irregularities in future elections. Obi made the statement while leading supporters and civil society groups to the National Assembly, demanding the passage of legislation mandating real-time transmission of election results ahead of the 2027 polls. Responding to public pressure, the Senate has assured Nigerians that it is open to criticism and peaceful protests. Lawmakers say concerns surrounding the removal of the phrase, real-time, from the Electoral Act Amendment Bill will be addressed at an emergency plenary session scheduled for today. In a major public health development, the National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control, NAFDAC, has uncovered what it described as one of the largest counterfeit drug operations in recent years. The agency seized over 10 million doses of fake and banned medicines hidden in warehouses across Lagos State. Security concerns continue to mountain in parts of the country. In Benue State, fear and mourning have gripped the Utonkon district of Ado local government area after 9 worshippers, mostly women and youths, were abducted from St. John's Catholic Church, OGJ, during a vigil early Sunday morning. On the economic front, the Naira recorded modest gains on Monday, appreciating to 1,440 Naira per dollar in the parallel market. The currency also strengthened at the Nigerian foreign exchange market, trading at 1,354.9 Naira to the dollar. Internationally, the United States Department of Homeland Security has announced plans to deport an additional 18 Nigerians classified under its worst of the worst criminal register. This brings the total number of Nigerians scheduled for deportation to 97, following a similar action involving 79 individuals last week. Finally, there is relief in Kwara State as 7 construction workers abducted from a government road project have
regained their freedom after weeks in captivity. The workers were kidnapped in December while working on the Sabaja-Oa-Onire Road in Isin local government area. That wraps up today's newspaper review. For in-depth reports, breaking stories, and the latest updates from across the country, be sure to visit www.nigerianews247.com. Thank you for joining us today. Stay informed, stay connected, and we'll see you again tomorrow.